Okay, we are live. Hello, good evening, and welcome back to another session. We are live. It's 3 o'clock. It's 22nd of October. Beautiful Tuesday afternoon. How many of you are here with me today? Can I get some responses in the chat box, please? Kashish is here. Sharve is here. Very good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Raj Nandini is here. Okay, after a long time. So Hindu analysis is now happening at 3 p.m. for people who still do not know. For people who would be watching it later, please join at 3 p.m. so that we can have maximum turnout. I can see the old people, Prerna and all. Good to see you guys back in the live class. Parv is here, Nandini is here, Prerna is here, Adrija is here, Riti is here, Tanvi is here, Divyansh is here, Diptakshi is here. All right. Very good evening to everyone. Very good afternoon. Very good evening. I'm fantastic. I'm doing really great. Thank you for asking, Prerna. I hope you all are doing equally great, if not more. Today is the special class where we have our Menti quiz. So we'll have the live Menti quiz for the month of July. Let's begin in the next few seconds. Gorvi is here, Dhriti is here, Tanishka is here. Good afternoon, guys. Very good afternoon. I hope your preparation is going right on track. Pro Gaming is saying, could you tell me how to make notes for GK? Prerna is saying, मैं recording देख लेती हूँ because mock देने रहता है. Okay, fair enough. Pro Gaming, let's discuss this after our Menti quiz today. Okay, please bring this up once we are done with the Menti quiz. I'll definitely share some insights on that. Shiven is here. Good afternoon. Very good afternoon, guys. Are we ready to start today's Menti quiz? Start करें आज का Menti quiz. Let me share my screen, present my screen. ओके ठीक है, तो आज का मेंटी का कोड है 13142678. आई पुट इट इन द चैट बॉक्स. 13142678. यस चारवे, ट्यूसडे को हम सिर्फ मेंटी करते हैं. एक्सक्लूसिव बड़ा मेंटी होता है ट्यूसडे को, एंड फ्राइडे को वी डू एनालिसिस एज वेल एज मेंटी. ट्यूसडे एंड वेडनेसडे का एनालिसिस हम कंबाइन करते हैं वेंसडे को. So tomorrow's Hindu analysis would cover pieces from Wednesday as well as Tuesday if there are any relevant pieces. Newspaper overview ले लेंगे अगर टाइम बचा हमारे पास मिनटी के बाद. So we'll have a quick glance and quick overview of the newspaper as well. ठीक है, that can definitely happen. 13142678 is the code. I'll present the Menti quiz. Okay, welcome to the July revision quiz. The code is on your screen. For people who are new to the process, I'll let you know how to join. You simply need to go to the website called www.menti.com. When you go to that website, you would see an option to enter a numerical code, and you can enter this code which is on your screen, 13142678, and you would be redirected to our quiz, and then you can put in your name and participate in the quiz. It's an MCQ quiz. There is no negative marking. You need to answer all the questions and as quickly as possible to score the maximum points. आज का quiz मैंने काफी easy भी नहीं बोलूंगा मैं, easy to moderate है. It's quite direct. The questions today are pretty upfront and direct. So if you are well versed with your notes and current affairs, this should be an easy quiz for you. बहुत ज़्यादा टेक्निकल क्वेश्चंस नहीं है, बहुत ज़्यादा इन डेप्थ क्वेश्चंस नहीं है, सीधे स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड अपफ्रंट क्वेश्चंस हैं. So I am hoping that most of you perform really well in this quiz. I think there are 20 to 21 questions, something like that, and I want maximum of you to score more than 15 in today's quiz. That would be a good criteria to evaluate how your current affairs preparation is going. If you're able to score more than 15, that means you're on the right track. If you're scoring more than 18, that means your preparation is going fantastic. And if you're scoring less than 12, that means you really need to work hard. Of course, these are just indicative scores. These cannot indicate the entire depth of your coverage, but yes, it's a good marker to look at. ठीक है, चलो सबने register कर लिया. Shall we start? Shall we start the quiz? Is everyone ready? Can I get some ready in the chat box? If all of you have registered and you guys are ready. Prerna is saying thank you याद रखने के लिए. Of course, I never forget my students. तो 3-3 साल पहले के स्टूडेंट्स भी याद है मुझे अभी तक. Mishika is here. Good afternoon. Okay, 1 more minute, please. ठीक है, I'll wait 30 seconds. Hurry up. You can log in on your devices, on your mobile phones, or on a different browser or a window. Keep this window as well open. तब तक मैं थोड़ी चाय की चुस्की ले लेता हूँ. ओह, क्या बात है. विंटर्स आर अप्रोचिंग. धीरे धीरे हल्की हल्की ठंड हो गई है माहौल में, एटलीस्ट इन दिल्ली. आई डोंट नो अबाउट योर होम टाउन्स, बट विंटर हैज स्टार्टेड अप्रोचिंग दिल्ली. आई लव दिस वेदर. चलो ठीक है, सब लोग रेडी हैं, स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का क्विज विदाउट एनी फर्दर डिले. The July Menti revision quiz is going to begin. We have 21 questions. Let's see how many players are playing with us. We have 21 players enrolled with us. That's surprising. I can see 28 people on the stream. Prerna is saying, चाय मत पियो आप काले हो जाओगे. क्या बोलूं मैं इस पे. चलो ठीक है. I appreciate your concern, but that's not scientifically true. I hope you know that. 24 players are ready. Chalo, let's start the quiz. The first question is coming up on your screen now. Very simple question, very basic question. This is more of a mathematical question rather than a GK question. We all know new education policy came in the year 2020, so that means fourth anniversary होगी ना 2024. बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन था, एंड इसको सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए हमने मनाया शिक्षा सप्ताह इन जुलाई 2024. चलो, let's see who all answered it the fastest. Ashim was the fastest. Then we have Shweta, Vihan, Shiven, Divyansh, Sharve, Braham, Rajnandini, Riddhi, and Sharvik. Come on, yeah, kya baat hai? You guys pounced on this question like anything. बहुत बढ़िया. The next question, question number two, 25 players playing with us, coming up on your screen in 3, 2, 1. Oh my. Only 6 people got this right. It's not the Swati portal which we are talking about. We're talking about UWin portal, launched by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to record vaccination of pregnant women under the Universal Immunization Program, which is UIP. ठीक है? So UWin है portal का नाम. Ashim, Shiven, Divyansh, Riddhi, and Agam got this right, and probably one other person who's not on the leaderboard. Riddhi was the fastest. Ashim is still on first. Then we have Shiven. Then Riddhi. Stiff competition, very close in points. Then we have Divyansh, Agam, Shweta, Vihan, Sharve, Braham, and Rajnandini. All right. The next question, question number 3. Your chance to come up on the leaderboard. 25 players playing now on your screen. Oh, some of you got confused with nomadic elephant. I'm talking about Khan Quest. This took place in July. This is a multinational peacekeeping exercise, and the Indian contingent went to Ulaanbaatar, which is the capital of Mongolia. It's in Central Asia. ठीक है, Khan Quest. Okay, I can see new names on the leaderboard. That's interesting. Clippy was the fastest and has breached the leaderboard. Ashim still maintaining the lead on first position, followed by Riddhi with a very close second, followed by Shivain, very close third. Then we have Agam, Braham, Parv, Divyansh, Deeptakshi, Clippy, and Shweta. All right, question number 4. As I said, these are very easy, direct questions. You guys should be knowing them. The next question coming up for you now. 13 people got this right. It's the Jawaharlal Nehru Port, JNU Port, first agri export port in India. Most people on the leaderboard got this right. Rajnandini is back on the leaderboard. Clippy was again the fastest and has climbed a few spots. And a stiff competition still sustains between Ashim Riddhi and Shivin. Then we have Agam Devyansh, Deeptakshi, Clippy, Shweta Braham, and Rajnandini. All right, question number 5. 23 players, 24 players are ready to play. The question is coming up for you now. Okay, many people got this wrong, got confused with Ruskin Bond and Arundhati Roy. They also have been in news for multiple awards. But the answer to this question, Officer of the Order of Arts and Literature to promote Indo-French relationship with respect to art, has been given to Rahab Alana in the month of July. Okay, I think Riddhi is going to take the lead in this question, and Shivain is going to take the second spot. Ashim is now on third. Then we have Divyansh, Clippy, Agam, Pratik. Pratik is new on the leaderboard. Deeptakshi, Shweta, and Brahm. Okay, interesting. Question number 6 out of 21, 24 players are ready to play. Let's go to question number 6. There are two more countries which are also ranked 82nd on the Henley Passport Index along with India. You need to tell me the names of those two countries. Okay, this was a moderately difficult question. You really don't expect such questions. It's Senegal and Tajikistan. They also ranked 82nd along with India on the Henley Passport Index. Okay, let's see who were the smart people who knew this. Brahm, Dhriti, Diptakshi, Ashim, and Devyansh. Ashim has reclaimed his first spot with this answer and the fastest response. Dhriti Shivain now on second. Then we have Devyansh, Clippy, Diptakshi, Brahm, Agam, Pratik, and Dhriti has made it to the leaderboard now. Interesting. Question number 7. There's a stiff competition in today's Menti. 26 players have now joined us. The next question is coming up for you now. This is an easy question. I have asked this already in one of the previous mentees. Okay, almost half of you knew this. It's Netflix India, with which the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has signed an MOU. Off hoga, Ministry if nahi hoga. And the initiative is called Voice Box. Okay, let's see who all got this. It was a pretty simple question, direct question. Sharve has made it to the leaderboard. Is something I can see. Ashim, Riddhi, and Shivain still fighting for the first three spots. Riddhi was the fastest for this one. Then we have Clippy, Devyansh, Agam, Deeptakshi, Dhriti, Braham, and Sharve, who's a new name on the leaderboard. Interesting. Question number 8. 25 players playing with us. The next question coming up for you now. Okay, this was a different kind of a question, but almost half of you got this right. Gevra and Kusmunda are coal mines based in Chhattisgarh, and they have received the second and the fourth rank in production volume. Okay, Parv knew this question and has made it to the leaderboard. I like how with every question, new people are joining the leaderboard. That's interesting. Shivain was the fastest. Riddhi has now claimed the first spot, and Shivain is on second. Ashim is on third. Then we have Divyansh, Agam, Clippy, Deeptakshi, Dhriti, Parv, and Brahm. Okay, very interesting. Ninth question. Out of 21, 25 players playing, coming up on your screen now. सब ने बराबर तुक्के मारे हैं क्या बात है Due to the options, this question becomes a little tougher. It's the International Astronomical Federation, which has awarded the World Space Award to Chandrayaan 3 team for their space exploration contribution. Let's see who all got this. Oh, God. The top three did not get this right, probably misclicked to get maximum points. Sharve was the fastest for this one. The top three still sustain their positions, and Divyansh, Agam, Diptakshi, Clippy, Parv, Sharve, and Dhriti are on the leaderboard, along with 10th question out of 21, 24 players are ready. Let's go to question number 10. 9 people got this right. It's the European Space Agency which announced the Rapid Apophis mission to study asteroids for planetary defense purposes. This mission would happen in 2028. Okay. Dhriti is back on the leaderboard. Clippy is climbing ranks with this fastest response. Riddhi, Shiven, and Ashim are on the first three positions. Then we have Divyansh, Agam, Clippy, Diptakshi, Parth, Dhriti, and Sharma. All right. Question number 11 out of 21. We have lost a few players, surprisingly. 20 players are with us. Okay. 21, 22. Okay. Chalo. Let's go to the next question. We are halfway into our quiz. Again, a very easy question. We were talking about this question in yesterday's class. The Conference of Parties is going to happen in Azerbaijan, in the city of Baku. And that is the country which announced the Climate Finance Action Fund, where they would be raising funds to help developing countries tackle global warming and climate change. Okay, with the fastest response, Steph has climbed up one spot and took the second position. Riddhi is still on first. Then we have Ashim, Shivain, Agam, Divyansh, Diptakshi, Clippy, Parv, Dhriti, and Brehem with the tie with the fastest response. Okay, interesting. 21 players ready for question number 12. Let's go for it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm glad you guys did not get confused with this question, and most of you marked it right. It's Roberta Metsola. Charles Michel is the president of European Council. Ursula von der Leyen is the president of European Commission, and the previous one was Jean-Claude Juncker. Okay, nice. I like it. Pratik is back on the leaderboard with this question. Riddhi is on first, then we have Ashim, then Shivain, Divyansh, Diptakshi, Agam, Clippy, Dhriti, Par, and Pratik. All right, the next question, question number 13, coming up for you guys in 3, 2, 1. Angel tax was brought in which year? Okay, almost half of you knew this. It was the year 2012, and recently this has been abolished. Okay, Riddhi got this wrong. Hmm. Ashim has reclaimed the first spot with the fastest response. Shiven has claimed the second spot. Riddhi is now on third. Divyansh, Dikshakshi, Agam, Klipi, Parv, Dhiti, and Pratik are also on the leaderboard. Question number 14. 22 players ready with us. Let's go for it. 10 people got this right. It's the air to surface missile developed by DRDO. Rudram 1, first anti radiation missile of India. Wow, this is surprising. The top three got this wrong. Interesting. Okay, we have pretty much the same rankings. Dhriti had the fastest response. Divyansh, Agam, Deeptakshi, Klipi, Parv, Dhriti, and Pratik are on the leaderboard along with top three candidates. We have 24 players back with us. Wow. 15th question coming up for you in three, two, one. Most of you got this right. It's critically endangered. The Great Indian Bustard, the IUCN status is critically endangered. Okay, Dhriti has made a jump. Riddhi has the fastest response. Ashim and Shivain are on first and second. Divya, Chagam, Deeptakshi, Dhriti, Klipi, Parv, and Pratik are on the leaderboard. Question number 16. We are almost towards the final leg of our quiz for the day. The next question coming for you in three, two, one. Okay, 12 people got this right. It's China. Maximum इस टाइप के अतरंगी inventions discoveries China ही करता है. So can be made as a guess. But ठीक है, guess नहीं करो वो तो अच्छी बात है. The answer to this is China. Raj Nandini is back on the leaderboard with a very fast response. Okay, interesting. Riddhi was the fastest for this question. Ashim and Shivain on first and second. Riddhi on third. Then Divyansh, Agam, Deeptakshi, Par, Raj Nandini, Dhriti, and Klipi. Question number 17. 22 players, 23 players. Let's go to question number 17 in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think most of you guessed for this question. This was a little offbeat. Jadon's courser is a nocturnal bird found on the eastern Ghats of India. It has not been seen in over a decade now. The IUCN status is also critically endangered. And I just saw this piece of news somewhere, so I included this in the quiz. Okay, many of you knew this. Raj Nandini answered it the fastest. The rankings are pretty much the same, so we'll proceed to the next question. Question number 18 coming up for you in 3, 2, 1. No. This is a very simple question. I don't think it can get easier than this. Most of you got this right. It's in Ladakh. It's the highest motorable road in the country. And the altitude is 19,024 feet above sea level. Okay, most of you on the leaderboard got this right. Clippy was the fastest. Hashim, Shivain, Riddhi, Divyansh, Agam, Rajnandini, Deeptakshi, Clippy, Parv, and Dhriti are on the leaderboard. The third last question of today's quiz is coming up for you in 3, 2, 1. Okay, nine of you got this. India was 48th in the Tokyo Olympics. This year it was 71st. Okay, I think Menti is not in the mood to show us the leaderboard. Okay, it's here. Okay, interesting. Ashim answered it the fastest. Then Shivain, Riddhi, Divyansh, Agam, Deeptakshi, Rajnandini, Klipi, Prateek is back on the leaderboard. And then we have Parv. Okay, second last question of the quiz coming up for you in 3, 2, 1. Fourteen people got this right. It's the state of Kerala which published the first volume of People's Biodiversity Register across local bodies. It's not Assam, not Sikkim, not Ladakh. Ladakh तो हो ही नहीं सकता. Ladakh state थोड़ी ना है. Chalo, let's look at the leaderboard and move to our final question. Okay. Parv has climbed a few spots. Riddhi was the fastest. Rest pretty much the same rankings. The last question of today's Menti quiz, 24 players are playing with us. The question is coming up for you now. Easy question. Right answer is Indonesia. Sulawesi, Indonesia is the exact name of the place where the world's oldest cave paintings have been found. उससे पहले भी ओल्डेस्ट वहीं पे थी, अब और ज़्यादा पुरानी मिल गई है एट द सेम प्लेस. इट्स इन इंडोनेशिया. And that brings us to the end of today's Menti quiz. Let's look at the final leaderboard. I think Steph, aka Ashim, has taken this one. So, congratulations to Ashim. Phenomenal performance, equally good performance by Shivain and Riddhi. There was a very close fight, and everyone on the leaderboard was also fighting for their positions. All the people on the leaderboard, I could see a lot of people coming and going, coming and going. So kudos to all of you. Very well played. All the 22, 24, 26 people who participated. I hope you guys enjoyed this quiz. It was an easy quiz. It was a direct, simple quiz. And सोचा थोड़ा सा मोरल बूस्ट कर दें आप लोगों का, ये सोच के कि अरे मेरे को तो सारे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. बट ठीक है. What would be the likely cutoff this year? Good question. It would be anywhere between 50 to 120 marks. I can say that for sure. Guaranteed. नाम बदल देना इसके, बियॉन्ड गई है इससे कम गई तो ठीक है. ओके, सो कृष्णा सिंह, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग में बहुत मिस्टेक हो रही है, प्लीज कुछ बताइए. लॉजिकल रीजनिंग की क्लास होती है हमारी किस दिन? थर्सडे को. उस दिन पूछिए, उस दिन बताऊंगा मैं. आज है जीके की क्लास. 18 on 21. क्या रहे सबके स्कोर्स बाकी लोगों के? प्लीज लेट मी नो योर स्कोर्स फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर क्विज गाइस. हाउ मच डिड यू गाइस स्कोर? इफ यू रिमेंबर कितने क्वेश्चंस गलत हुए वो याद होगा. Pro Gaming is saying, could you tell me how to make GK notes? Okay, very simple. If you are starting, then a good way to go about it it's going to be magazines or compendiums or compilations. I don't think you have the time to go through daily news if you have a backlog. If you don't have a backlog, then have one primary source for your daily GK and current affairs. Have one source which is a magazine based or a compendium based source, and you could go through the newspaper for other daily tidbits. I think these three sources are enough. उसके अलावा you can come to both the classes, the Hindu analysis class or the GK Insights class, and make your running notes either in pen paper format or digital format, whichever way you prefer. Keep them precise and to precise क्या होता है? Concise, precise, and to the point. ठीक है? That is how you make notes, and make sure you revise these notes at periodic intervals every 3 days, 7 days, 15 days, and 30 days. Should be a good interval in which you revise your notes so that they stay fresh in your memory. And yeah, that's how you go about it. Arindam got 7 on 21. Okay. Dhriti Singh did not count, guessing 13, 14. Deeptakshi got 4 questions wrong. Nandini got 13. Is the US elections relevant? Not in depth. You don't have to go into the depth of those elections and debates primarily. You just need to know the basic details and facts. कि पहले कौन था, अब कौन है, vice president कौन था, अब कौन बन रहा है, and all of those things. Anything related to current affairs you'll have to do, but in the US politics you don't have to delve deeper. Okay, चलो ठीक है. I hope you guys enjoyed today's quiz. कैसा रहा आज का quiz? मजा आया? Was it fun? I think it was pretty easy and straightforward, right? It was. I won't call this a moderate quiz. It was an easy quiz, and all questions were pretty direct in nature. The next quiz would be on the month of August, which would happen on Friday. Can we take the newspaper overview? चलो ठीक है. Newspaper overview कर सकते हैं. We have time. Just give me a few seconds so that I can jugado the newspaper for you very quickly. And then we can have our quick overview of the newspaper. I'll just let you know which topics you guys need to read. And if those topics are to be discussed in detail, we'll discuss them in tomorrow's Hindu analysis. So make sure you join us tomorrow without fail at the same time, 3 p.m. And today, आपकी सलिक्सर वाली class in 8 p.m. class would be as scheduled. कल होगा आपका mock analysis, so make sure you join that as well. Okay, I found the newspaper. Let me download it very quickly. The major highlight basically in today's newspaper was the India-China border dispute, which has seen some progress. They have reduced the tension and have reached a deal. The 2022, not 22, 2020 relationship as in context with the line of actual control has been reinstated. So that is a big diplomatic win for India as a country. So yeah, that is that. Let me share my screen very quickly. Yutakshi is saying good quiz, we'll have to revise properly. That's true. Okay, newspaper ka gaya ye raha. Okay, I hope you guys can see the newspaper. I think it's visible on the screen. Yeah. Sonam Wangchuk has ended his hunger strike after government has agreed to resume talks. India-China reach deal on easing LAC tensions. We'll talk about this in detail in tomorrow's class. Laws for minority institutions do not breach secularism, said DYC. Okay. Okay. What else do we have? These are localized news. Not important. Not important. Not important. Not important. Not important. Also not important. Please don't waste your time in those politics-based and state-based and crime-based news while reading the newspaper. So if you think that reading the newspaper is a lengthy activity which you can skip, you probably need to understand what to read in the newspaper. That would hardly take you half an hour. Then we have a editorial article on constitutional governance. We will discuss this tomorrow. Then court verdict on Citizenship Act 6A. This we have already discussed. Deliberation in the Ladakh region. This we'll discuss tomorrow. Major restoration law in India. Okay, this looks interesting. We can talk about this tomorrow. Make sure you guys come read with these two articles, constitutional governance and restoration law. We'll have a discussion on this. AI's Cassandra movement. Okay, this is, I think, talking about the physics Nobel Prize. related to artificial intelligence. I think Salik sir has covered this in quite detail, but you can go through the article. Then Maharashtra economically better off, lags in social measures. Kiski report hai ye? Who has released this report? Can't really see it up front. उतना important नहीं है. On sanctions and shadow fleets, flags of convenience. No, this is not important for you. Railways decision to shrink advance booking period also not important for you. Policies shaping high performance building standard and climate goals. Can have a very quick look at this, but not important. From a current affairs perspective, LAC buffer zones may go, no clarity on de escalation. Yeah, this we'll talk about tomorrow. Multiple articles on this. Okay. Secularism is a core part of constitution, says Supreme Court. Okay. No paper trail on Waqf bill. Okay. Drone misuse, AI among challenges, Cyclone Dana, this we have already discussed. Supreme Court to hear in January, pleas against blocking BBC film. All right, I think this is the film which is related to Narendra Modi. हाँ ठीक है ठीक है इस पे we'll have a discussion. In a first, Wikipedia takes down article globally after High Court order. Okay, this looks interesting. We'll have a small discussion on this as well. Supreme Court gives Radhakrishnan-led committee 2 weeks more to file NEET overhaul. Okay, not important. Slackening momentum GDP, not important. Shapurji Palonji AFCONs, Infra IPO, not important. Not important. Okay. This is important as a one-liner. Muizu introduces India's UPI payment service to boost economy. Muizu is the president of Maldives. Israel bombs, I love salt. Trump serving French fries at McD. Nice. क्या क्या करना पड़ता है प्रेसिडेंट बनने के लिए यूएस का? ओके 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 Yeah, I don't think there is anything else. New Zealand won the Women T20 World Cup, by the way, defeating South Africa. Deepika Kumari won the silver medal. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we have just one major news, which is the India-China LAC thing. Apart from that, a couple of editorial articles and a couple of small topics, not very important topics. That is all about today's newspaper. Nothing major apart from the India-China LAC thing is what I would say. So that is the overview for today's newspaper. We'll discuss these things in detail tomorrow in the 3 p.m. Hindu analysis session along with tomorrow's newspaper. So it's going to be an interesting class tomorrow. Make sure you don't miss it. And yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow again at 3 p.m. Is saying how important is India-Canada issue? It's fairly important. Questions can be framed on that issue. Keep a close tab on it. Dhriti is saying he mocked Harris, saying that he had worked 15. Yeah, I saw that. Then some people also said that the MACD was actually closed when Trump was distributing this order, and this was whole staged and a political stunt. Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. So yeah, that's all for today's class, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. Keep learning. Keep preparing. I'll see you all again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Signing off.